Hi, it's Steve here from SMC County Garage SEAT, and today I'm going to show you around an absolute stunner. This is a 2024 top of the range SEAT Ateca Xperience Lux DSG. Now this one is finished in metallic red, which we call romance red metallic, and has these gorgeous machine finished wheels which are 19-inch. Now this car is lovely. It's the only one in our range that actually comes with a 360-degree camera, and it's the only model in our range that actually comes with a power tailgate as well. So if you're looking for a top of the shop vehicle with pretty much everything on it that you could ask for, then I say this will make you not want to buy a VW Tiguan, and definitely not want to pay the extra money to buy an Audi Q3. Now this car is basically 12 months old and hasn't covered 5,000 miles. So let's get to it. Now the first thing you notice when you go inside are these gorgeous black leather seats. The front two are heated, and they also have lumbar adjustment as well. And they are stunning. Very, very soft leather. Lots of support. And it just makes the car, makes the whole ambience just feel a quality feel. Then we move into the rear and it's carried on. So you've got seating in the back for 3. You've got a centre armrest, but having this particular model has the extra little touches. So you've got even the door cards, as we call them, the sides of the doors. That's finished in the same material as well, so it just feels a very classy, very well put together, a very nice place to be. You've even got an air conditioning outlet in the back with a pair of USB sockets as well. Now when we're at the back, you can open the tailgate in numerous ways, either using the key or by using the virtual pedal, or you can push the button and there we go. Opens up a huge boot. It's a massive boot for the size of the car. And then you have, they call it a ski hatch, but we don't do much skiing in South Devon. So you have an access hatch that takes you through into the rest of the cabin. So for anything a little bit longer than usual. And then you also have a 60-40 split seat, which you can fold down by just pulling one of these levers here. There you go. And then that drops it down. And then for closing, you can just push the button and it does it for you. Great feature. Now when you come round to the driver's seat, you're greeted with the multifunction steering wheel. You've got the electric windows, you've got electric heated and power folding wing mirrors, and you'll notice the eagle eye amongst you that on the inside of the wing mirror there's a little cutout there, a little rectangular cutout which comes through with something called blind spot monitoring, blind spot protection, but I'll show you that in a moment. Then we come into the media system. So this one utilizes the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as well as the usual FM and AM for the usual radio stations. You can stream your music through using one of the USBs, or if you want to, you can do that using your mobile phone. A lot of our customers like to utilize Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and we've connected one of our phones with Apple CarPlay just to show you how nice it looks, and you can switch between the two very easily. So this is using the car's built-in navigation system, so you've got your own choice, your own preference really. And then when you come into the biggest thing this car has is a whole host of driving assistance features. Now this one has side assist, so lane change system. That's the light that I mentioned on the wing mirror. Now if I can push this and tangle it across, if someone was going to overtake us, there we go, you can see it's lit up. If someone was going to overtake us and enter our blind spot, that would flash just to let you know that you're not to change lanes. You also have adaptive cruise control, which is very handy with all the roadworks that seem to be going on at the moment. as well as a driver alert system. So if you've been driving for too long without taking a break, it will come up and notify you. And then finally, you have the dynamic road sign display, which will tell you the speed limits on the roads you're on. And also, should you go above that, it will warn you. Now here's the camera. So you have a rear facing camera. So engage reverse gear and it jumps up and lets you know what's going on. But this also has a forward facing camera. So if you want to see how close you're getting to the garage wall, how close you're getting to the car in front of you, you can use that. And then also there's wing mirror cameras as well. So if I just move the steering wheel slightly, you can actually see the alloy wheels. So if you are getting a bit close to the curb, you can hopefully see that and avoid any damage. Put all 4 of those cameras together and it then gives you a 360-degree view. So that is the only model in our range that has that feature, but it's very, very handy. Now you also have park assist. So what that will do is reverse you into a parking spot. If you're unsure, it will take over for you, and that's utilized with that button on the left hand side, as well as your climate control. And you also have the different setup systems. If you want to, you can go in and adjust the fan speed using the display, and you can do the temperature on the screen if you prefer that. And you also have the heated front windscreen. Again, as we're going to be getting closer to the cooler temperatures, it's something to bear in mind. Now all of these have a wireless phone charger, they all have a push button start, they all have an electronic handbrake, but this model also benefits from having the different driving profiles. So you can adjust it between a normal setup, a slightly sportier one, a slightly more economical one, or a little bit of both. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, that controls your adaptive cruise control, and on the right hand side that changes the view in behind the steering wheel. Now being powered with a 7-speed DSG gearbox, 7-speed auto gearbox, you still have the paddle capability, so if you want to change gears yourself, you're able to. And if you can see here, I'm pushing the view button, so I'm changing the view on what we call the digital dashboard. So if you'd like to, you can actually have a great big display of the satellite navigation projected in behind the steering column. Now I hope you found this video helpful. It's a beautiful car, this, it really is, and I think we see so many black cars and so many grey cars. It's actually quite nice to have a car with a bit of colour attached to it. That mated with the automatic LED headlights, the cameras all the way around, this is a great car. If it's up for you, please get in touch. Thanks ever so much. Bye bye.